Hi everyone, this is Anjum Bhardwaj. I'm a makeup artist. I teach makeup at the World Academy of Fashion and I also work as a freelance makeup artist. Today's video is all about one of my favorite subjects, which is knowing your brushes. So we can start. You can say hello to my brushes here. These are some of my favorite brushes and I will explain each one, how it is to be used, how they are categorized. I have some face brushes with me right now, but broadly I'd like to tell you that we can classify the brushes in three categories. We have brushes for the face, brushes to do eye makeup, and brushes for the lips. So let's start with brushes for the face. These are some of my favorite brushes. They can be used right from the start of moisturizing. So you can actually avoid using your hands, fingers rather, but you should actually use makeup brushes. Now, I'm sure a lot of you probably get confused with brushes that are a little fluffy here and brushes that are flat. Now, how that works is fluffy brushes are primarily used for blending, and the color payoff is a little less, so these are fantastic to blend. For a flatter brush, there is a more concentration of product, so these are fantastic to apply for when you need more product to be applied. I would like to mention one thing here, that I'm not using any product on my brushes. I've already done makeup for my model here, but the video is basically how to use your brushes and the various techniques and to understand what makeup brush is. So now I'll show you step by step how to use the brushes. One important thing that we all have to remember is the pressure at which how we are using the brushes. The pressure has to be not too much, and the bristles shouldn't bend, because ultimately you're going to actually spoil your brushes. These are expensive. So with this one, like this one, which is 189 by MAC, I love it because it's quite big and it really covers the area pretty quickly. And with this, so you can actually start with the moisturizing. So you can apply the moisturizer with this. Step 2, primer. So the primer can also be applied with the same brush. Again, in this, and just remember the strokes have to be downward, because we don't want the facial hair to go up. So it has to be downwards like that. And of course the foundation also can be applied with this. So this is one fantastic brush. After you've applied your foundation, so we've done our moisturizing, we've done the priming. Now, after the foundation, we have to set it. So you can use a brush like that. This is my Vega. And you can just set the foundation with this kind of a stroke. Go downwards, like that. Alright. And also can be applied, because since this is not a very, very large powder brush, you can also, with the same brush, you can just apply the brusher, like that. So this is how you can use it. Now in case we are wanting to contour the face, so we can use a brush like this. This is by MAC again. This is 169, and you can use this to contour the face, like that. So this is for the face brushes. As I told you about the fiber brush, so sometimes you feel there's too much product gone, and you're looking at a finish which has to be very dewy. So you can actually use a product like this. You can spray a little Fix Plus, which is a hydrant, also gives a nice sheen to the face. So you can kind of apply it on that and just buff it to the skin like that. And the movement has to be like very, very, very soft. So with this technique, you can actually polish the skin. This fiber on the brush helps to polish the skin. Okay, so this is all about how to use brushes on the face. That is for foundation, primer, your blusher. And in the next video, I will be talking about various eye brushes, eye makeup brushes, how to use them, various techniques of how to use, especially when you're doing eyeliners. And stay tuned.